Hello everyone, my name is Viper and welcome to a new video on my channel. In this new video, I'm going to teach you how you can improve your FPSs in Dofus 3.0 or Unity to have the best performance and to run the game as smooth as possible. Why is this important? It's important for several factors, for multi-accounting, to know the specs of your computer that you need to have to run several accounts. Also, the higher FPS you have, the lower input lag you will have as well. Input lag is what's related to the fact that your PC reacts to the click of your mouse, for example. So the less input lag, the smoother the gameplay you have according to your FPS. Of course, this will not apply to every single computer. There's still more requirements in Dofus Unity, so if your computer is a little bit bad, you're still gonna struggle a bit. But this is a video to help you get the most out of it in the scenario that you have. So let's get right into it, everyone. You're gonna go to the option menu and you're gonna go to display. On display, you have all these options, but you're gonna scroll down to graphics, and you're gonna go to display basically. And something that I'm gonna tell you right now: do not copy my settings. It is not a good idea. Basically, you wanna start off by the display mode. I think, in my opinion, full screen will always give you the most frames per second as possible. It will optimize your computer to run all the screens, so it makes it focus mainly on Dofus, which is super important. And the biggest tip is resolution. Resolution is a thing that impacts a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean actually a lot, the frames that you get. So, for example, you could be getting, let's say, a lot of lags when you play 4 accounts, but if you reduce the resolution from 180 to, let's say, 720, on all your accounts, you're gonna get an increase in FPS around 20 or 10 that can be actually significant, and that will help you a lot. So basically, the lower resolution you'll have, the more FPSs you will have, which is super important. I don't know if the /FPS is still available. It is. You can see the FPSs up here. I have around 200 here. I'm gonna reduce the resolution to show you. Let's say if I can get like a bit 720, or this one, for example. I mean, here I have FPS locked, I'm sorry. I can go to unlimited. So at unlimited, I'm at 200 and something on this resolution. If I go lower to 720, I'm even getting more FPS. Normally, you'll get more FPS the lower you go. See, I'm 260 now. And if I go to 180, I'm gonna get less FPSs. See, I don't get the 260 anymore. I go down to 100. The max I get is 250. The average goes lower, which is completely normal. So the lower resolution, the more FPSs you'll get, which is super important. You can also make something better for you, is that if you limit the FPSs that you have according to the FPSs that you get. So as you can see, I never reach 360 FPS. The max that I get is like 240. So I'm gonna limit my FPS to 240. Why? Because the less your FPS oscillates, like the less it varies, the more stable your input will be. So your PC will be able to register more, because normally if you have a lot of FPS drops, you will also have a lot of lags. You want to reduce the FPS drops as much as possible to make the gameplay as smooth as possible. This is also important in multi-accounting. In multi-accounting, make sure that all your characters have the FPSs have the same amount of like the limit of FPS. That makes it that the multi-account features makes it so, for example, auto follow doesn't bug as much, joining a fight doesn't bug as much, because if they are on several instances, what can happen is that since one account the FPS vary a lot, it can kind of lag when he's gonna try to join the fight, and it's gonna have a delay. That delay is gonna make it so he's late to following the character, and he's gonna lose the process and get left behind. Can also crash, so it can save you a lot. One thing that I'm going to tell you to deactivate is the vertical synchronization. Basically, this is called VSync. What VSync does is that it's going to limit your FPS according to your refresh rate. So let's see, I have 144 refresh rate. This is going to limit my vertical synchronization to it's deactivated right now, but it's going to limit your vertical synchronization to your FPSs on your monitor. So I have 144 monitors, Hertz monitor, so it's gonna limit it for 144 Hertz. Next up, we have graphics. Graphics, I think it's pretty simple. If you want the more FPS, you need to play on known and low. Completely normal. You're gonna have a better performance if you play like this. It's gonna reduce the graphics. Basically, these things right here. It's called anti-aliasing. It's gonna smoothen the edges. It's what's made for. So the higher you have, the more it will use your graphics card. The more it will utilize your resources of your computer. Up next, you have Aura, which you should deactivate as well. You should not have the Aura on, and you shouldn't display all Auras, because Auras take, like, it's an effect, and the effect means that your graphics card is using her time and her process to process the effect. So you should deactivate it. The world render as well. Display all drops in the group. You don't need it. You actually don't need it. You can just use this to see how much mobs a group has, and show environmental effects you also don't need at all. I don't know if these functions are working at the moment. I know the one is working. There you go. You don't have the background effects. This helps a lot. It's just gonna buff your FPS much more. As you can see, I'm hitting stable 240s at the moment. If I go unlimited, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pass the mark that we were before. Yeah, I'm getting 300 now. So I'm getting 300, and if I go with a lower resolution, for example with 720, which is right here, I'm even gonna get more FPS. Yeah, I'm getting much more FPS than before, much more stable. So this is some tricks that you can use in game to boost your performance and make your gameplay smoothly. I feel like a lot of people now with the new settings on Unity are interested on this, so I'm trying to bring a video to help you as much, but related to Dofus, this is the main settings. But let's get right onto the computer part of Dofus. Okay everyone, so we are now on the computer part of Dofus that's gonna improve your gameplay and make it smoother. This is the goal of the video. Increase your FPS as much as possible, and you're gonna go to whatever Dofus Unity is. Right now Unity is still in beta, so you're gonna go to the beta tab, but if it was in the Dofus tab, it would be the same as in the beta tab. So you're gonna go to the beta tab in the Ankama launcher. You're gonna go to game options, you're gonna go to game folder, and you're gonna open the game folder. It's gonna send you here, and once you are in the game folder, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna right click on Dofus, on this app right here. You're gonna, I'm on Windows 11, but you go to properties, and this is gonna pop this window, and you're gonna go to compatibility. On compatibility, there's some settings that you should use, which is disable full screen optimization. This is gonna increase a little bit your FPS, and on change IDPI settings, you're gonna click on override IDPI scaling, and you're gonna leave it by application. So you're gonna click OK, you're gonna click apply, and OK. So this is gonna increase your FPS a tad bit as well. Disable the full screen optimization makes it, if I'm not wrong, makes your computer not use certain things that are not needed for a full screen app like Dofus, which helps a lot. Up next, what we have is that this is a bit different. You're gonna open your task manager. You can do it by searching task manager or Control Alt Delete. It's gonna pop up your task manager, and what you're gonna do, this depends if you play more than one account, it really depends. You're gonna right click on Dofus that's open. It depends how much Dofus you have open. You might need to do it for everything. You're gonna go to details, you're gonna right click again, and you're gonna set priority to high. Not real time will make it lag. You're gonna set it to high, change priority. Basically, what's this gonna do is that it's gonna put more resources onto Dofus, onto the Dofus tab. So it's gonna make your PC use more of the resources that it has on Dofus to make it run smoother. Up next, another configuration I have, this is more related to your computer but can help a lot, is you're gonna go to the search bar, and you're gonna search for MS config. It's gonna pop this system configuration, this part right here, and you're gonna go to boot, you're gonna go to advanced options, and you're gonna select the max of your processors, and the maximum amount of memory. you make sure it's on the max. This is gonna make your computer start with all the amount of processors on and with utilizing the max memory. So once you boot up Dofus, it's gonna utilize as much as possible of its potential. This is, I'm not gonna start right now, but you understood. Up next, we have here, once again on the search bar, you're gonna go for game. You can go for the game mode settings. It doesn't matter, you just need to go into the gaming tab. You're gonna click onto the game mode option. You're gonna go to graphics, and on graphics, you're gonna have all these apps. All these apps, you can see Dofus is popping here at the moment. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go for browse, and you're gonna look for Dofus. So how do you look for Dofus? In this case, Dofus Unity. You're gonna come here to the folder of Dofus Unity. You're gonna copy paste this path right here. You can click here, Control C. You're gonna go once again for settings. You're gonna go here. You're gonna Control V, and you're gonna search for it. It's gonna take you to the Dofus folder. You're gonna click on Dofus and you're gonna add it. What this is gonna do is gonna add Dofus to your system settings. You're then gonna go to options and you're gonna select high performance. Okay, you're gonna select high performance and save. This is gonna make it so Windows doesn't randomly select the other graphics that you have on your computer or uses the processor to play Dofus. It's gonna select the best graphics card you have, and it's gonna run Dofus on high performance on every single window. It's not gonna use power saving, for example, that's used on other programs. It's gonna run it with the max resources that it can. But yeah, this is basically for the computer. I'm gonna now go on to Nvidia. If you don't have Nvidia, I'm sorry, I don't have AMD, but yeah, we'll get straight to the Nvidia part right now. Okay, everyone, we are now on the Nvidia control panel, as you see on the screen. And what you're gonna do is that you're gonna open the Nvidia control panel. You can search for it in the search bar as well. You're gonna go to Manage 3D Settings, and you're gonna go to Program Settings. On program settings, I already added Dofus Unity right here, but it's gonna probably pop on recently used, that you can search right here. There we go. Dofus is right here on the recently used programs from before. So you're gonna add the selected program, and you're gonna change all the settings that I'm gonna show right here. We're going one by one so you don't miss it. Or you can screen it as well, it depends, and just copy paste it. But yeah, on image scaling, you're not gonna touch this. Anisotropic filtering, basically I'm gonna say this is off. All of this is off. CUDAs you use all, so it uses all your your graphics card. This doesn't matter. Low latency mod. Normally you can put this on, but if you have not as good as a computer, or if you don't really need a lot of input lag, you can have this off because it can make you lag. Max frame rate, you don't want max frame rate. This depends on your monitor, but you can leave it as it is. Off. OpenGL, leave it auto, but you can also just select prefer performance. It depends, but I think you can maybe select performance. This is gonna choose your graphic card. Here, you're gonna select prefer maximum performance, which is completely normal. This you can disable. On negative allow biased, you can use allow. On texture filtering quality, high performance, as per usual. The trilinear optimization, you should leave it on. You should leave it on because it's gonna optimize according to your computer's settings. Once again, on threaded optimization, you need to leave this on. Basically, what threaded optimization does is that it's going to use several processors to render your game. In this case, you shouldn't leave it off because you want the game to use all your processors, so you're going to leave it on. Triple buffering is related to VSync, so you're going to disable it. Vertical sync, you're also going to disable it. Pre-rendered frames, I suggest you go for one, as this is base as well. And the Vulkan mode, it doesn't really matter, you can leave it auto. And you're gonna then apply. It's gonna take a while, and it's done. This is all that you need to do on the Nvidia part of your computer. For AMD, I don't have a solution, I am sorry, but I hope for the Nvidia people, this helps a bit get more FPSs on Dofus 3.0. But yeah, this is basically it. I hope it helps you guys in your adventure to play much more smoothly. I know not everyone has a good computer even though nowadays things are more advanced. But with the launch of Unity, I know a lot of people play Dofus mainly because their computer could only play Dofus. So I want to see you playing Unity. I want to help you as much as possible. You know, that's my goal. I played a long time of my life with a shitty laptop, so I know the feeling. I want to help you guys. I hope this helps you, even if it's just a little bit, so you can play Unity a little more smoothly when 3rd of December comes out. Maybe they will add new options as well. Maybe it will help. Maybe they will optimize things. We'll see. I hope, once again, this helps you. If you like the video, and if the video helps you, as per usual, don't forget to leave a like. It helps a lot. Follow me on Twitch, which is in the description, and subscribe to the YouTube if you like my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, everyone.